Hey guys, this week's video is dedicated in memory of Masha Bas Bat Sheva. You know, we live in a society where there's this fear of rising anti-Semitism. We see it around us in the news, social media, you might encounter it on the street, and people are uncomfortable. How do we respond? And there are those that say we have to minimize our visibility. You know, the way to do it is to get under the radar, not, downplay our Jewishness a little more, not stick out so much. But you know what, this week's Torah portion, Parsha Vayigash, gives us a different approach. This is a loaded parsha, but it starts off with right away with a bang. This is a confrontation between Judah, Yehuda, and his brother Yosef, who's the viceroy of Egypt. And he doesn't know it's his brother. And Yosef is telling, last week's Torah portion ends off that Yosef is saying, I'm keeping your younger brother Binyamin behind, and you're going to have to return to your father without him. Vayigash, Yehuda approaches with a chutzpah, the language, the grammar that is used, Vayigash, he was taking a stand. We're not going anywhere without our little brother. Come what may. We're not backing down, we're not going to be bullied, we're not going to be bossed around. We're taking a stand, and we are not going anywhere without our brother Binyamin. And this really moves Yosef, and he breaks down, and everything that plays out afterwards, they're reunited and so on. But this is an important lesson when it comes to being proud of our Jewishness. Even when there are times when it's uncomfortable to identify or, to take a stand for something that we believe in. But this is the moment. There are times when we have to just say, yes, I'm a Jew, this is what I believe, etc., etc. I want to share with you a story, and there are many, that relate to this idea, but I want to share with you a story that I just read yesterday. There's a fellow in California named Paul Cohen. He runs a sports agency called TFC, and he has many high, powered clients. He has huge athletes, and he's negotiated, deals worth hundreds of millions of dollars. And he had one of his clients was Tim Hudson, who was a major league pitcher, major league baseball pitcher, and he was a really good one. And when it came time to find him a new team, there was 15 offers on the table, and signing day was approaching. And he was on a conference call, and it was Friday, and he told the teams, listen, Shabbos comes in early. I'm a religious Jew. I keep the Shabbos. After 4 o'clock, I'm turning off my phone. 4:30 is Shabbos. 4 o'clock. If that's the final time to put in your offers. And everyone's shocked. Like, what do you mean? We're talking about deals worth tens of millions of dollars. These aren't Jewish people he's talking to. Like, what? Is this guy serious? So he keeps reiterating. Look, it's my Sabbath. Signing day is Shabbos, so the deal has to be in by 4 o'clock. Comes 3:58. The other teams didn't put in a deal, so he picks up the phone and he calls the general manager of the San Francisco Giants. I think his name was Bobby Evans, and he says, look, you guys put in an offer earlier, we're going with that offer. We'll finalize the deal Saturday night, and it's yours. And Bobby Evans says, look, dude, I'm not Jewish, but can we send you some emails? Like, we can't wait 24 hours on this. We don't know what's gonna happen. Like, we need to have firm. He says, look, you have my word, Saturday night we'll sign everything, the deal is yours. And that's what they did. Saturday night they signed everything, and Tim Hudson became a San Francisco Giant. A few years later, when Tim Hudson was retiring from the Giants, his final game was a Dodger-Giants game up in San Francisco, and Paul Cohen and his family were there to watch, and they're watching from a suite. And the president and CEO of the San Francisco Giants came over to him. His name's Larry Baer, also a Jew. And he said, do you remember when we did that deal? I could not believe it when my general manager told me that you were not, 4 o'clock you're turning off the phone. I'm also Jewish, but we're in the baseball world. Like, what does that mean? We're talking about tens of millions of dollars. We're dealing with non-Jews. Like, how can you put that out there so upfront? And I tried calling your cell phone after 4 o'clock, and it went to voicemail. And that's when I knew you were serious. And that did something to me. And I picked up the phone and I called my wife, Pamela, and I said, get the kids together for Friday night dinner. It's been years and years since we did a Shabbat dinner. I want to do a Shabbat dinner tonight. And we started doing it every night because of that. Because of when I saw you take that stand, when you were so obvious, you were so proud, and you were just saying, this is what my religious beliefs are, this is what I'm doing. Come on, man. And Larry's wife overheard him telling the story, and she said, not only that, she said, a few years ago my dad passed away, and we never marked his yahrzeit in any way, no Kaddish, no nothing. After we started doing the Friday night dinners, started doing something for Shabbos, we started marking his yahrzeit as well. We used to go to shul to make sure that Kaddish is said. We did a yahrzeit candle, all because of this one story. We all have moments in our life where, we have to make that decision. Do we say? Do we not say? We have to ask ourselves, when's the last time we sang it loud and proud? I'm a Jew and I'm proud and I'll sing it out loud. Shabbat Shalom.